Veteran Salute is sponsored by the Devon James Injury Lawyers.
Welcome back. It's estimated more than 350,000 Purple Hearts were awarded during Vietnam.
And KSN's Hannah Adamson and photojournalist Nick Kiefer spoke to a Salina veteran who earned one in this week's Veteran Salute.
Former Corporal Ed Robbins was assigned to the 3rd Marine Division 26th Marine Regiment, initially deployed to Da Nang during Vietnam. With his M79 grenade launcher at the ready, Robbins went to work guarding the base in preparation for what lay ahead.
We were guarding artillery base for 30 days, and if we weren't doing the guard duty, we got our platoon would go out in the field and sweep the area.
After 1 month in Da Nang, Marine Corporal Ed Robbins and his unit were taken to an aircraft carrier off the coast of Vietnam.
Shipped us in by Chinooks to wherever they knew the MVA was.
Sweeping through areas and villages for weeks at a time as they worked their way back to the landing zone.
This is just something that's drilled into you. When you're in Nam, you were watching everywhere for movement.
During his 6th and final operation,
we are following some NVA soldiers, and they went up over a hill, and when we went down the hill, we got caught in a rice paddy where they had a firefight, and they ambushed us.
Robbins forced to run straight into enemy fire.
I don't know how I made it across the rice paddy, but I got to the bank. When I got there, I could hear the crack of an AK-47 above me.
Robbins jumping into action.
Starting to shoot some rounds into where I thought the guy was coming from, because he's too close for me to throw a hand grenade or anything.
But moments later,
I felt something's kind of warm. I looked down and my arm was just bleeding like crazy.
3 rounds, one of which ricocheted off his armor, piercing through his right arm.
All this was open all the way up to here. I just called out for the medic, and thank God he was around close, and he got me and took me back across the paddy.
24 hours after he was wounded, Robbins received his Purple Heart.
I think, I complained all the time about having to wear this big heavy flap jacket that they issued us. And I think that was the only thing that saved me from being a body bag.
After spending 30 days in a Japanese hospital, Robbins was transferred to Great Lakes Naval Hospital.
I was just hoping I could keep the arm. I was hoping they didn't have to amputate it.
There he would spend an additional 9 months undergoing 4 different surgeries to save his arm.
This is a piece of shrapnel that come out of my arm, and this is a pin that was in later that when they fused the arm together that they had pins in it to hold it together.
Robbins never regained full use of his arm. Still, he's thankful for the medical staff, which saved both his arm
I'm very lucky to have it.
And his life.
I think about it every day, how lucky I was to make it back. A lot of guys didn't make it across the paddy.
Of the 300 men in his company, 90 were killed during the ambush that day.
I hate it. Too many of them got wasted. They will never be forgotten.
Robbins would go on to have multiple surgeries after he was medically retired from the military. As he learned to work around using his injured arm, he says he's grateful for the help he's received over the years from his family, friends, and neighbors. Here for you, Hannah Adamson, KSN News 3.
On behalf of Devon James Injury Lawyers, we're honored to recognize this week's veteran who served our country in Vietnam and is also a recipient of the Purple Heart. Mr. Ed Robbins, thank you so much for your service, and we're honored to present you with a check for $500.
Thank you very much. On behalf of the honor flight, I'd like to donate it to the veterans that can get on the honor flight and enjoy it.
Veteran Salute is sponsored by the Devon James Injury Lawyers.